everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a new Fractal tone tutorial for you, and this is how to dial in a Boss BD2 blues driver type of drive into your Fractal unit. Now this preset that I'm going to be going over is available on my website, johnconcheroguitar.com. This is a John Mayer Trio inspired preset, and obviously in that era he used a Keeley modded Boss BD2, so we don't have a BD2 in the Fractal universe, so I'm going to show you how to kind of do a little bit of a workaround to get there. Another cool thing I have on the floor right here is a real Boss BD2 Keeley modded blues driver, so I'm going to be kind of going back and forth between the two, so I can show you how close you can get in your Fractal to the real thing. So I'm going to be using this Old Faithful Michael SX Custom. I'm gonna stay on the neck pickup because I'm gonna use Who Did You Think I Was by the John Mayer Trio for kind of my reference type of tone, and that was on the neck pickup. So gonna take you to FM9 edit right now, and we'll go through the signal chain and how to dial in a blues driver. Okay, so here's the signal chain. Going to kind of give you a brief overview because the full preset is available on my website. Let's start with the amps. So this is my kind of classic reverb signature workaround here. It's a pretty awesome amp. Let's go to ideal, copy these values if you want. And then just did a little bit here for low frequency. So just make sure you copy these values here. In the output section, here is a little bit of tweaking I did. And in the dynamics as well, just mainly input dynamics and output compression. And then for the cab, here they are, 4x12 rumble and a 2-stone. And then I did some low cuts and high cuts with a little bit of room level and mic spacing. And then the vibrato verb, the vibra verb, here are my settings here. I don't believe I did anything special to this preset. Looks like just a little bit of output compression and a little bit of input dynamics here. Cabs, using a little bit of room for this one just because I'm going after that John Mayer Trio tri-album type of tone. So here's the cab right here, G12 65 room, and vibrato verb mix with some high and low cuts and a little bit of room. Okay, and then the reverb is a deluxe spring reverb. And I did some high cuts and low cuts here, and then I think I changed it to 4 springs and then adjusted the boing a bit. And then a little bit of slapback delay right here. And I did a little bit of high cut right here as well. So here's kind of what the clean signal sounds like. Okay, so let's listen to the real Boss BD2 right now. Again, Keeley modded, and we have the level at around, I'd say, 10 o'clock, and the gain is around 11, and so is the tone and the, I think it's a fat switch, and it's in the off position right now. Here's what it sounds like. So plenty of low end thump. Okay, go ahead and turn that guy off, and we'll go to scene 2, which is the blues driver. So something that I was reading up on is the tube drivers, kind of like what they said was a poor man's version of a BD2, but this works really well. Basically, the blues driver was designed for like a simulation of a black panel vintage type of amp being cranked without being blisteringly loud. So here are my values here. Gave it a little bit of extra bass kick because it is more of a bass heavy type of pedal, and then dialed back the treble just a tiny bit. It just gets a little bit too spiky, and then didn't do anything here. So here's what this sounds like, and then I'll start flip-flopping. Okay, so now it's going to get a little wonky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to have some labels in my video so you know when it's going to be flip-flopping back and forth. But basically, anytime you see this drive block disengaged, I'm going to be on the BD2, the real one, and then when you see it turn on like that, it is going to the Fractal version. So let's go ahead and just play some Who Did You Think I Was, and I'll try and do this as seamless as possible. So here's the real BD2. All right, so I'm hearing little to no difference whatsoever, but in the comment section, let me know what you think. Maybe something that I feel is a little bit different is maybe the low end. Maybe a little bit more woolly, because once you crank the gain on the actual pedal, it's starting to get almost into a little bit of that fizzy fuzz type territory. But let's go ahead and play some single note stuff really quick. Man, it's very, very similar. So give it a try if you like. Copy these settings. And again, this full preset is available on my website, johnconcheroguitar.com. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to dial in a Boss Blues driver into your Fractal unit. Take care, everyone.